Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome again to my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. I'll say again, welcome to my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. And so, what is my thought for tonight? Well, on this episode, I would say be mindful of how you treat others because you never know whom you will need. And I'll say it again, be mindful of how you treat others because you never know whom you'll need. And on this particular episode, I would put in parentheses Stacey Abrams. Now, as everybody knows, Stacey Abrams is in the race for governor of Georgia, but she's having a problem with the black voters, and really in particular, it's black male voters, that the Democratic Party is having a problem with, and this group seems to be splintering off and departing and moving more so to the Republican Party or the Republican side of the House. Now, like I said, I'm not a political expert or anything like that, but if any of you remember, I believe during the election, with Biden, I think was it as many as 20% of African American men actually voted for Trump. And I believe there was a comment, I don't know if Stacey Abrams had it removed or not, but where she had went off on black men, calling them sellouts, and she used the F-bomb, said basically F to all you black men, or especially those that were Kevin Samuels supporters. How could you sell black women, out, or your people out? Because we didn't vote, I guess, Democrat, or they didn't get the numbers that they had expected. But Biden would wind up winning anyway, and Kamala Harris would wind up as vice president. But sometimes people can have longer memories than what others realize, and so to go off on a particular demographic, of men, and then you turn around and you need their votes, but you don't have a agenda that addresses what black men's concerns are. You don't have an agenda for them. And so I believe this is where the problem lies at, where they're just not getting enough, she's not getting enough black male supporters. They're not enough of them are turning out to vote for her. And so my thing is this, you have to always be mindful of how you treat others, on when you're trying to rise to the top, because the same people that you meet, on your way up is the same you're gonna meet going down. And I don't think that she believed or thought that she would have this problem with the black votes, and in particular with black male votes. The Democratic Party seemingly has thought it to be a guarantee that black people would always vote for them, and that African American men would follow the lead of the women and just vote Democrat. And now what's happened is that many black people have become more politically astute, and definitely black men have. They're more aware of what's going on, and so now they're demanding something from the candidates that are approaching them for their votes. They want something for their votes, and that's to be expected. The politicians are supposed to be public servants. They're supposed to civically serve the people, not the other way around. And so as a result, there is she's trailing or losing at this current point. Then to add to that, There was a recent ad campaign by BLK Dating, which former rapper or rapper Trina and some rapper, from the LGBTQ, Saucy Santana made a video where they're basically saying to African American men, if you don't vote, Democrat, then basically black women are going to withhold sex from black men unless they vote the way that the Democratic Party, and I guess the way they are saying that black women believe black men should vote, basically for Stacey Abrams, and it may be others in other elections. I saw the campaign or the video, and to me, I thought it was rather to me it looked kind of silly, but it's also distasteful, that that you believe that this is what black men's vote is worth, like any other American, black men, have a right to be heard, and they have concerns and have a right to have an agenda or want their agenda met from the politicians that are asking for their vote. And so, I just find it a bit ironic that in the Democratic Party, who in the world would think to try to pull such a silly and a crazy stunt, I don't think that's an effective way to run a pitch towards any particular demographic that you want to vote for you. I think that black men's vote should be taken seriously, and we should be respected just like any other group, or demographic in this country, But it's but it's something, and at the rate that the Democratic Party is going, I think the Democrats at this juncture, they're taking L after L, and I think they may be in trouble. They may be in trouble, but they're gonna have to meet the demands, of all demographics, if they expect to get their votes. And I just think that the Democratic Party took it for granted. They taken the black vote, for granted, and definitely this is not about racing like that, but I feel that definitely in light of what we've been seeing, it seems like they have taken black male voters lightly or taken them for granted. And what's happening, you're seeing, I guess you can say, maybe some blowback or fallout from that you have not just men, but some women also, but they're losing their support, and some of them are going to the Republican Party, going to the other side. So they got a lot to work on. They definitely have a lot to work on, and I think they need to listen to all demographics if you expect to get their vote. But I'm not going to make this too long, but for Stacey Abrams, her run or push for governor, it doesn't seem at this point that it's likely for her to win. And I just think that they miscalculated and they underestimated how people would vote. I mean, no longer it's not good enough to dance to Cardi B, or say that you got hot sauce in your purse and think that a little bit of juking, and dancing is gonna cut it. Figure if you relate to a certain demographic of people that way on an emotional level, but you don't offer them a tangible agenda, then don't expect to get their votes. Dancing and so-called trying to relate to the black community, if you don't have any tangibles, that stuff is not going to cut it anymore. And I think that's what they're finding out. And definitely for black men, I would say that the Democratic Party, and that's for any party, but if they expect to get the black vote and to get black men's vote, they're going to have to start being inclusive, including black men, you know what I'm saying, in their agenda. If they don't, then the numbers are just going to continually fall off, and they're going to find themselves, losing power. Now, maybe they possibly are going to try to replace, you know what I'm saying, maybe the black vote with the immigrants that they're letting into the country. Who knows? But either way, you don't want to miss out on, if you're a politician, you don't want to miss out on any demographics vote, because every American counts. But that's pretty much all I have on this one. Just something to think about. But you have to be mindful of how you treat others, because you never, ever know whom you will need. And that right there is one to grow on for Stacey Abrams and the political parties and politicians that are out there. Don't take any American vote or any demographic of individuals for granted. That might be your saving grace, or what you need to push you over or give you the edge. But anyway, that's my take on it. And the name of this podcast is Snacks Thoughts. That's SNAKZTHOUGHTS. And you can find this podcast on Anchor, Acast, Spotify, Spreaker, Radio PPM, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, and a host of other social media platforms. And I also have a YouTube channel, Eric Broadus YouTube. That's EricBroadus YouTube. And so please join Snacks Thoughts and join Eric Broadus YouTube. When you go over there, smash the bell to become a subscriber. And smash that like button to like the video. If you don't like it, smash the unlike button. But either way, leave a comment. Love to dialogue with you. And lastly, I'm also teaching courses on Skillshare, which the link will be left in the description. So please share Eric Broadus YouTube and Snacks Thoughts with friends, family, enemies, frenemies, cats, dogs, etc., etc. But push it out, guys. Eric Broadus YouTube and Snacks Thoughts. But that's all I have on this one. And you guys be safe. Have a great weekend. And I will be coming back with some more military content on my YouTube channel. Yes, indeed. So be safe, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Peace out and catch you on the next one.